Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the second match here with Mardu Pyromancer. Looks like we won the die roll, and yeah, we would love to play first. Let's take a look at our opener here. It's a bit of a clunker, right? But we have Lingering Souls, we have Fatal Push, and we have some top end. I think it's a keep. On the draw, I'm not sure this is a keep, but on the play, I think this is fine in the dark, not knowing what our opponent is playing. See, if you guys are interested, they did scry to the top with their mulligan. So we lead on Fatal Push, or Bloodstained for Fatal Push in case we need to. This could be Living End. I don't think Living End is a very good matchup. Or it could be Death Shadow. Why would I think? Obviously, more likely to be Death Shadow. I guess I could have kept this up. In case they play a Death Shadow this turn and keep up whatchamacallit, a Stubborn Denial but don't have Ferocious, then we may want to do it on their end step. They did just fetch Shock though. That means they probably have more lands though. Yeah, they just have more natural land drops. Metamorphose, huh? Could this be like some sort of interesting. I'm not sure what to make of the main phase Metamorphose. Again, I'm not cracking this in case we draw Blood Moon and we want to be able to fetch a mountain. That's obviously, a swamp. But we probably just want to fetch swamp anyways at this point. We have the basic plains. We have another mountain in hand. Yeah, the third Reveler, not the greatest of draws. I have no idea what my opponent is playing. It could be Death Shadow. I imagine it is obviously with Street Wraith and things like that, but Death Shadow it is. So they could have your combination of Bolt plus Stubborn Denial to target themselves. The question is, do we want to flashback our Lingering Souls? Can we beat them in a race? Let's say we attack for 2. We put them to 9. They go. Death Shadow becomes a 4/4. We do want to consider hopefully casting this Bedlam Reveler soon, right? We could also just, keep both of them back, chump, and then, Yeah, there's also a decision of I think maybe we want to Fatal Push on their upkeep, so that if they want to bolt themselves, they do it on their turn. But they could have the Street Wraith into Stubborn Denial here. Oh, they don't. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Maybe there is an argument to just doing that on my main phase so that I can get in some damage. Yeah, this is is it a Death Shadow or Gurmag Angler here? Sure. I mean, we can chump Gurmag Anglers pretty well, so I'm not too afraid of that. Oh, let's just go get another Blood Crypt here. Yeah, I'm kind of upset I didn't attack last turn, but oh man, Blood Moon would have been so nice a couple turns ago. At this point, we're probably getting hit by we could bait the Stubborn Denial, right? But then we're also so far off from Bedlam Reveler. With this, we're 1 land away from a Reveler, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I don't think. I think we just want to go and play the Blood Moon. If they have the Denial, they have the Denial. Sure. And I don't think I flash back the souls. I think I just swing in with 1 soul here. Chump with the other. Hope to draw land so I can make use of one of these Revelers at the very least. Thing is, I could have waited on the Blood Moon, but we just don't have enough time. We are under pressure from this Gurmag Angler. And I do want to be able to cast this Bedlam Reveler. Alright, looks like they're not shocking. Kiln Fiend. Oh, this is a spicy Death Shadow build, huh? Ooh, looting? Could looting do it? Looting could do it. Ooh, and we draw discard 2 Revelers. Play this. Oh no. Oh, we do have a Sacred Foundry. Great. Right, because 1, 2, 3. Oh no, but I think we want to take the opportunity to try to kill that. Let's see, we're at 6 mana. Next turn we can 1, 2, 3. And I think we want to flashback Souls so that we can pressure the double block on the Kiln Fiend. Now, if they have Temur Battle Rage here, this game could be over, but I don't think we're playing around Temur Battle Rage right now. Wow, our opponent just concedes. I imagine they're sitting on a lot of lands. That's how I imagine their hand looking right now, because I don't think that's how that normally goes. So Leyline of the Void seems great in this matchup. Liliana is a maybe. They do have Stubborn Denial, and it doesn't do that much against most of their creatures. Molten Rain also gets hit by Stubborn Denial, and it's not great when we're facing down like a turn 2 Death Shadow or something. Kumbal, also not great. EE is probably very acceptable here. So these 5 cards are what we're considering bringing in here. We probably want to cut 1 Blood Moon on the draw. Probably want to cut a couple Brutalities, even though they do kill Kiln Fiend. So that is something to consider. We maybe want to cut 2 Blood Moons on the draw and 1 K Command. Yeah, I don't know how great Blood Moon's going to be, especially because they saw it already in Game 1. But it's nice to have that. And I think Collective Brutality, even though they do have Kiln Fiend and they probably have Temur Battle Rage, actually, well, is the second Brutality, because Brutality could still, well, this is like an instant speed answer to like a Kiln Fiend. That's so tough. That's so tough. But I think Brutality might actually be okay against their deck, especially if they're on the Temur Battle Rage plan. Yeah, I think this is an okay configuration. Maybe you're not supposed to bring in all the ley lines, but I do think they are pretty good in a matchup like this. Unfortunately, this hand is not keepable regardless of a ley line or not. This hand is actually quite keepable. Do I want to keep a Collective Brutality on top? It is a spell, and it could protect our young Pyromancer. At this point, I think I'm just in the market for spells. I don't think I want to be bottoming spells. And I also don't think I want to cast a Thoughtseize into very clear Stubborn Denial here. I think I'll just wait a turn. And this also keeps up Fatal Push against the Kiln Fiend. Alright, Street Wraith is exiled. Looks like they are shocking. That is a Kiln Fiend. Don't think they have any protection spells for it that I can think of. So I'm going to go ahead and fetch a... I'm going to go ahead and get a Blood Crypt here. It might be a little aggressive, but... Okay. It's tough because I kind of want to Thoughtseize right now to make sure I take away any Death Shadow from their hand, but because they could go fetch Street Wraith, Death Shadow, and then it's out of Brutality range. But I also want to get value off of my young Pyromancer. I think at this point it's just more important to attack their hand. So Gurmag Angler obviously not being played anytime soon. Metamorphose is a free spell, but Opt does give them some selection and costs 1 less, but it is technically free. Well, we'll take the Opt. It's not really what I wanted. I guess maybe jamming young Pyromancer was okay there. I guess I was just, well, dang, that's a real punishment there. That's really punishing. All right. Well, yeah. I think I'll just hardcast that. That's a great top deck. That is phenomenal. Wow. All right, now they're digging. So they could find like a Kiln Fiend here, which, all right, or another Manamorphose. The thing is, like, these Manamorphoses aren't like filling their yard, so they can't just like cast a Gurmag Angler, which is why Leyline is so great here. All right, let's see how they scribe with their Serum Visions. Bottom. Great sign for us. I imagine they I mean, I guess we are going to start attacking with these spirits so they can play a Death Shadow. I think here we just attack, play double Death Shadow, or play our Lingering Souls from the yard. Just increase the clock. Especially because now we have an answer to a Death Shadow with a EE for 1. So they would need exactly Death Shadow. No, even Stubborn now doesn't do it here. Sure. I guess this kind of does it. Like a Death Shadow right here would do it. But at this point, wow, do I just looting here? I don't think so. I think we can actually just set up for lethal. Well, let's go ahead and... Oh, and our opponent just concedes, right? So we could have... I'll start once we get back to the game here. We could have... If our opponent didn't concede, we could have Collective Brutality, reveal their hand, and drain them for 2. And then we could attack. So what I want to do is attack first, make sure I get my 4 in, and then attack their hand, drain them for 2, put them down to 4, and that means the Lingering Souls will be lethal the following turn. So we set up for lethal the next turn, assuming they don't draw, anything crazy. Because the thing is, we could rip their hand right now and take like a Temur Battle Rage, or I guess they didn't really have any combination of cards that could get there. I think from here, I guess like an Izzet Staticaster would have like really blown me out, but obviously we don't play around Izzet Staticaster at this point. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. That was the second match here against Grixis Death Shadow, with some spice, Kiln Fiends, and Manamorphoses and things like that. But thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the third and final match here with Mardu Pyromancer.